Well, good morning folks, today is Tuesday 2nd of May and we're heading to go plant some cotton. Now it's around 20 past 6 and we see what all we can get into today. Get some cotton planted. I wanted to upload a video for y'all yesterday, but I forgot my camera at a farm, so couldn't do any of that. So I'll probably run behind this week on my videos, but hopefully I will understand. But let's go get this started and get a planter set right and let's roll. Well, we planted about 11 acres and yeah, I'm still trying to set my row cleaners good enough because I'm a little embarrassed to show you all what we're dealing with, but this field has plenty of weeds. And we didn't get it sprayed because this field get flooded with the rower, most of it. This part I'm on now and right at the beginning is the only part of this field that doesn't flood. So we got little islands all over that floods out. So we never could get it sprayed because it was underwater, and then yeah, this is what we're dealing now. But on this channel I'm not gonna show you y'all just the good, I'm gonna show you all the bad as well, because that's the life of a farmer. So yeah, it's a little rough. I plan about 5 miles an hour. Really like to go faster so we can get some acres, but as y'all can see, my good ride is a little down, and so I'm trying to adjust my row cleaners good enough so they can smooth the row out a little and get rid of all that trash. But anyway, so far no problems with the planter yet. We have we had a pretty big dew this morning, and so it's my gauge wheels back there. It's getting some dirt on it because of all those weeds. Still got some dew on it. Y'all can see my tire right there. So all this that's with all this grass and stuff that's in this field. That is still wet from the dew, and then my wheels and stuff get wet and picks up dirt. So my planter is a little dirty back there, but at least it's not choking up. And as y'all can see, we are planting in dry dirt. We have plenty of moisture, which is good. Yeah, so far so good. I think back up in town in Clarksdale, they got about 120 acres planted yesterday. Gonna be a long day. So I'm gonna plan for a little bit, and then I might hand it over to my wife, let her start planning, and then I'm gonna hop on the sprayer. We are only gonna spray Gramoxone and Choice 1% to burn that big suckers down. We're gonna do 15-gallon work, and yeah, I'm gonna, so I can spray out in front of the planter. The wind is supposed to pick up around 11 or 12ish, somewhere in there, and when that does, I'll get back on the planter probably, and then I'll continue planting, and hopefully we'll get one of these cover crop fields planted today. I'm really excited to see if we can plant it. Be real disappointed if we can't get in there and the planter doesn't do a good job. So at this moment we are planting an inch deep. That's the deepest we will ever plant cotton. Usually go with a 1/2 inch to a 3/4 inch. The reason we go 1 inch deep is because we don't have, or we did not pull a dual in front of the cotton planter. So we're planting into a bed, just a stale bed that's rode up and rolled in the fall. So it's not as smooth as what it would be if we had a dual pulled in front of me. So in order to keep the seed in the ground and not on top of the ground, we go 1 inch deep. So cotton is very picky when you plant it. You plant it too deep, it ain't gonna come up. You plant it too shallow, you get a rain, the rain will expose the seed, so, and then obviously it won't come up. But on this farm I've had cotton come up in 3 days and they'll be 2 inches tall. So that wasn't really sandy stuff. We had the right temperatures, everything was good, perfect cotton planting conditions. So I'm not so sure if this year is gonna be the same. The temperatures is just not there yet, but the expert says that they would plant if they were farmers, so I don't know, I guess we'll give it a shot. And that's one of Brennan's duck holes, so we go around it. This field's about 50 acres, 48, 50 acres. Excluded from the duck hole. With that duck hole is about 55 maybe, but we can never get in there to plant it because it doesn't drain good, so that's why I made it a duck hole of some sorts. This field has some really bad water furrow washouts. Okay, so we got our first 50 acres done. We probably got another 10 acres worth of seed in here, so we're gonna fill up, lay to the other field and just refresh Shirley's mind on the screens and stuff, and then she's gonna run the planter. I'm gonna get on the sprayer and get this field sprayed and the other one sprayed. At least 80 acres sprayed today, and then I'll get back on the planter and continue planting, and I'll finish spraying tomorrow whatever we planted. And I also have to put some fertilizer out, which won't take me that long. But so what variety we're planting is Stoneville 4595. 220,000 seeds in the bag. This is what it looks like. It is 42 pound bags, run around $600 a bag. So we're fixing to put around $7,200 worth of seed in the planter. and hope for the best. Well, the wife kicked me out of planner, so guess I'll go get a sprayer. I'll go start spraying. It looks like the wind is starting to pick up. I also have to put in my strainers that Christian took out when he sprayed that energetic stuff for the hawks. Just swap this over. There we go. So the two strainers is in here that he took out, and we'll get that changed or put that back in. Well, I made it back to the tractor. Yeah, so this is field 18. It's also underwater in the winter. This lake. Brennan will block that culvert and it'll back up this whole field. Everything is basically underwater in this field except that very top part that has ryegrass. And it also, when the river gets high enough, it'll back actually on the very bottom of the farm, it'll back in and come through that culvert. Then we have to put a board in to keep the water out. So yeah, that's why this field's also this dirty. I'm currently in this little bitty field back here. We just 18 is just across this wood line right here. But yeah, I had to play with my road cleaners quite a bit to get it to clean the trash out of the way. This was corn last year and it is also flat because it's rolling hills. I'm not gonna worry about bearing it up. And it's kind of a very weird shaped field. But we're doing it, putting the seed in ground. Okay, so far I don't have any luck yet. I mean, I don't know if it's still too wet or what. So if I set my road cleaners like this, I don't know if my cotton will come up through all this trash. There's a lot of trash on the ground. And the chance of not closing the seed is pretty good. Let me see if I can find a row here. And then, this is not completely what it's done, but if you set the row cleaners too high, too deep, it moves those old corn stalks with the root ball out of the way, but it takes like a big clod of dirt as well, and it throws it all in the middles, closing the middles up so the water is not going to drain. So yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do. Might be too wet still. For sure there's a lot of moisture in there, but here's a good example of what it's doing. That load with that root ball, so it'll move all of this, throw it in the middles, and that ain't gonna work. So spoke to Brennan about it. We're gonna find out by some other guys that he's doing it, what they do and how they set their road cleaners. But yeah, right now I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what else to try. I probably spent 45 minutes in here. I did not plant right here, I just pulled the planter, so there's no seed in the ground. Until we figure it out, I'm not gonna plant, so we might move to a little bitty field across the highway and here see if we can get some feedback from other farmers that has done it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it might just need to dry out some, but we'll see. Okay, so this is the tool I went and fetched this morning that a farmer put all these units on the toolbar. So as y'all saw back there, that stuff, the road cleaners, they were way too low. So I picked them up 1 notch, and now on the flat ground they are too high, they don't even touch. But on the beds, they dig into the bed. So we will have to adjust that wheels a little bit, and we'll get it set. I'm pretty positive this will work. If not, I don't know what we'll do. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Basically strip toe, just without a shank. So got a rope cleaner, then got a coulter, and then some other kinds of, I don't know what you call it, and then a press wheel. So yeah, well, I've been messing around with this thing for the last hour and finally got it, I don't know, decent to where it looks like we can plant. Looks better than what I planted it, so yeah, I guess we're gonna run with it. Still trying to find a correct speed for it, but I think we're getting there. Okay, so I had a little more adjustments to make and we finished that field 17. We are currently over here in the pivot field that also has cover crop, and I had to adjust the last 3 row units. They wasn't spaced out correctly, so it kept leaving corn stalks standing, but I think I got this thing figured out. At least the best I'm gonna get it for now. So our goal is to do this whole 84-acre field, and then I'm gonna get to planting tonight, and we will our goal is to finish planting all the cotton on this farm, so we can finish tomorrow. If nothing goes wrong, we can definitely finish. So I think we're going to try and do that. Pivot left some pretty good rods, I see. Well, I found the motto. Not supposed to be like that. we got way over half done. We probably lag maybe 20-30 acres. We're hitting the long rows now. Now we can get some acres. I've done everything back there, and yeah, we're getting on the long rows. Very rolly hills right through in here, and then right there is where my pivot gets stuck every year. My window's a little dirty. So as I finished with that cover crop stuff, I quickly checked my weather app and I saw that the wind is out of the north, and over here next to the corn where as I was saying, so the cotton fields right there where we pulled that trees out and cleaned the ditch up, I need a north wind to spray to keep the stuff off my corn right there. And then tomorrow morning I'm gonna get an east wind that'll keep my gramoxone off the neighbor's corn. So I took the chance and made just a little bitty load, just enough for 2 passes against the line there where the corn is, and I sprayed 2 passes, so we are sorted for tomorrow on my corn, and we'll also sorted for the neighbor's corn. The wind is kinda east southeast, so it will hit my corn. If I would have sprayed two passes and kind of give me a little buffer. So yeah, it's kind of crazy what you all have to check when you're farming. That's what I like about corn planting. When you spray behind the corn planter, you don't have to worry about anything. Nobody's crops or nothing, because the only thing that will be planted is corn, and they probably won't be up. But when it gets later in the year, like now, we got corn that's up, soybeans starting to come up, so it's getting more and more difficult to kind of organize and especially check the weather out. To spray, it's very important, because gramoxone will drift if the wind is blowing to any crop that's up. It will burn it, that's for sure. But I am also running 1% of rain, which is a drift control agent, so I'm making sure my stuff goes to the ground. But anyways, enough of me talking. I'm gonna go plant this 17 quickly with a cover crop, see what the planter does. Hopefully it does pretty good, and then it's gonna be a long night for us. We're gonna plant as much as we can until we're tired, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna jump on the sprayer first thing to get that sprayed. Also get another field sprayed because it's next to my other corn. So that's the plan. So let's go. Way better than did yesterday. Forgot my little diggy thing. And I don't think we'll get a. This will get a hand. Oh, wait, I got a pocket knife. Well, kind of. So for those who doesn't know what cottonseed looks like. I think we are still at an inch deep. Yeah. We are right there. Yeah, it's about 3/4 to inch deep. That's perfect. But yeah, looks better. I might have to adjust my row cleaners just a hair. Especially on this field where we were still struggling with that thing. But let's get it done. I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. We're gonna hammer down, go plant some cotton tonight, spray in the morning, see if we can finish the cotton planting on the Haynes Place tomorrow as well. We're almost there. Hopefully we don't get a lot of rain. They don't predict a lot, but you never know. Anyway, from a very chilly cover crop cotton planting night, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Anything y'all want to know, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Catch y'all on the next one.